Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what's standing between you and the life you deserve? It's not your circumstances, it's not your past, it's not even the obstacles in front of you. It's the story you've been telling yourself about why you can't do it. Let me tell you something, you have greatness within you. Life will knock you down. Oh, it'll hit you hard, and when it does, you might feel like staying down. But I need you to hear me on this. You are stronger than you think you are. You were built for this. Every setback, every failure, every heartbreak is not there to destroy you, it's there to develop you. See, life is a series of seasons, and the storms are temporary, but the lessons, they're eternal. It takes courage to keep moving forward when the odds are stacked against you. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's feeling the fear and doing it anyway. You've got to decide right here, right now, that you won't let fear paralyze you. Fear is a liar. It whispers in your ear telling you you're not enough. You don't have what it takes, but let me tell you something, fear is no match for faith. When life gets tough, you've got to dig deep and remind yourself why you started. Hold on to that vision of the life you want, the person you're becoming. You've got to be willing to fight for it, to claw for it, to sweat for it. Success doesn't come to those who wait. Success comes to those who are relentless, those who refuse to quit, those who rise again every single time they fall. People will doubt you. They'll tell you it's impossible, that you're dreaming too big. Let them talk. While they're busy doubting, you keep working. While they're busy criticizing, you keep growing. Because when it's all said and done, the best revenge is massive success. And when the challenges come, and oh, they'll come, you've got to remember pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever. Every great person you admire, every trailblazer who's ever left their mark on this world, faced adversity. They didn't let it break them, they let it build them. You are no different. The same power, the same strength, the same resilience is in you. You've got to see yourself as the champion you were born to be. Champions aren't made in comfort, they're forged in the fire. So when life turns up the heat, don't you dare run from it, run toward it. That fire isn't there to burn you, it's there to refine you. Listen to me, you've got a responsibility. Yes, you do. A responsibility to show the world what's possible. Someone out there needs to see you win. Someone needs to hear your story, your triumph. You have the power to inspire others by how you rise, by how you fight, by how you refuse to give up. So I ask you, what will you do with your pain? Will you let it break you, or will you let it make you? Will you let it make you? Will you let the challenges hold you back, or will you use them as stepping stones to your greatness? The choice is yours. You've got to be hungry, hungry for growth, hungry for success, hungry for life, because life will only give you what you're willing to fight for. So stand up, square your shoulders, and face this world like the warrior you are. Your time is now, not tomorrow, not next week now. You have everything you need to succeed inside of you. It's time to unleash it. It's time to rise. It's time to show the world what you're made of. Because you, my friend, are unstoppable. You, my friend, are a force to be reckoned with. And no matter what life throws at you, remember this, you were built to win. So go out there and claim the victory that's waiting for you. Life often tests us in ways we never imagined, throwing challenges that seem insurmountable and obstacles that feel impossible to overcome. In those moments, it's easy to believe that we don't have what it takes, that we are not strong enough. But here's the truth, you are far stronger than you think. Deep within you lies a reservoir of strength, a well of resilience, waiting to be tapped into. Strength doesn't always announce itself in grand ways. Sometimes it's in the quiet decision to get up one more time after you've fallen. It's in the willingness to try again, even when the odds are stacked against you. Strength is not the absence of struggle, it's the determination to keep going in the face of it. Every time you choose to push forward, every time you refuse to let a setback define you, you are proving to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever thought possible. Challenges are not there to destroy you, they are there to reveal you. They strip away the doubts, the fears, and the excuses, leaving behind the core of who you are. They force you to dig deep to discover parts of yourself you didn't even know existed. With every challenge you face and overcome, you grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. You might not feel strong when you're in the middle of the storm. You might feel overwhelmed, defeated, and ready to give up. But strength doesn't always feel like power, it often feels like perseverance. It's the belief that you will get through, that this moment is temporary, and that the person you become on the other side will be unstoppable. You are stronger than any obstacle, any fear, and any doubt. You were built to endure, built to rise, and built to thrive. Fear is a universal experience. It whispers doubts into your mind and tries to convince you that you are not capable, not ready, not enough. But fear, for all its power to intimidate, is not meant to stop you, it's meant to awaken you. Fear is a signal, a challenge, an invitation to rise above the limits you've placed on yourself. True courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to act despite it. When fear grips you, it's easy to feel paralyzed, to let it dictate your actions or lack of them. But fear only has as much power as you give it. It thrives on hesitation and magnifies when you stand still. The secret is movement. The moment you take a step forward, fear begins to shrink. With each action, no matter how small, you reclaim your power. You learn that fear is not a wall, it's a shadow, and shadows can't stop you. Fear also points the way to growth. It shows you where your boundaries are and dares you to expand beyond them. The things that scare you the most often hold the greatest opportunities for your personal evolution. Each time you face what frightens you, you transform that fear into strength. You teach yourself that you are bigger than your doubts, stronger than your insecurities, and capable of doing hard things. Courage isn't about feeling fearless. It's about showing up even when your heart races, your palms sweat, and your mind is filled with uncertainty. Every time you face your fear, you weaken its hold and strengthen your resolve. Fear may try to stand in your way, but you were not designed to back down. You were made to rise above it, to move through it, and to discover the limitless courage that already lives within you. Life has a way of testing us when we least expect it. The weight of challenges, the sting of failures, and the pain of setbacks can feel overwhelming, making it tempting to throw in the towel. But the truth is, every challenge you face is an opportunity to prove to yourself what you're made of. Pain is temporary. It may feel unbearable in the moment, but it is not permanent. The strength and growth you gain from enduring it, however, will last a lifetime. Quitting may offer relief in the short term, but it leaves behind a deeper regret, a lingering, what if that echoes long after the storm has passed? Choosing to press on, to fight through the discomfort and adversity, creates something far more valuable: resilience. It builds the muscle of perseverance, the unshakable belief that no matter what comes your way, you can handle it. Each time you refuse to give up, you become stronger, wiser, and more equipped to handle the next challenge. The moments when you feel like giving up are often the moments just before the breakthrough. When the pressure is the greatest and the struggle feels unbearable, that's when transformation is happening. Quitting cuts that transformation short. It robs you of the chance to discover the strength you didn't know you had, the solutions you hadn't yet considered, and the victory that's waiting just beyond the pain. Success is not about avoiding failure or hardship. It's about refusing to let those things stop you. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. When you push through the pain, you come out the other side not just as someone who survived, but as someone who thrived. You were not built to quit. You were built to endure, to grow, and to win. Obstacles are inevitable. They come in many forms: unexpected setbacks, difficult circumstances, or even doubts within yourself. They can feel like massive roadblocks, impossible to get past. But obstacles are not the end of the road. They are the beginning of transformation. Each one is a hidden opportunity, a chance to grow stronger, smarter, and more resilient than you were before. An obstacle is not there to stop you. It's there to challenge you, to force you to think differently, to dig deeper, and to stretch beyond what you thought was possible. It's easy to see challenges as barriers, but what if you saw them as stepping stones instead? Every obstacle you overcome takes you one step closer to becoming the person you were meant to be. It shapes you, sharpens you, and equips you with the skills and mindset to handle even greater opportunities ahead. The key is perspective. When you face a challenge, you can choose to see it as an insurmountable wall or as a test of your creativity and determination. Shift your focus from "why is this happening to me?" to "what is this teaching me?" When you approach obstacles with this mindset, you begin to see solutions where others see problems. You begin to find strength where others find excuses. Adversity has a way of revealing what's truly within you. It forces you to confront your fears, challenge your limits, and discover your untapped potential. Each time you rise above a challenge, you gain a new sense of confidence and clarity. You prove to yourself that no obstacle is greater than your will to overcome it. Remember, the greatest victories in life are not achieved in the absence of obstacles, but in the ability to turn them into opportunities for growth and greatness. In the pursuit of any goal, the vision you hold in your mind is your greatest guide. It is the picture of the life you want to create, the person you want to become, and the impact you want to make. That vision is your compass, your North Star, and the fire that fuels your determination. No matter how difficult the path becomes, holding on to your vision will keep you moving forward. The challenges of life will try to blur that vision. Doubts will creep in, and obstacles will arise that make you question whether your dreams are worth the fight. In those moments, you must remind yourself why you started. Picture the life you're working toward. Feel the pride, the joy, and the sense of accomplishment that will come when you get there. Let that feeling anchor you, even when the winds and adversity try to knock you off course. A clear vision isn't just about what you see, it's about what you believe. You have to believe that the life you want is possible, that you are capable of achieving it, and that the journey will be worth every step. This belief is what will push you to keep going when everything else tells you to stop. Every great achievement begins with a vision, but it's the ability to stay focused on that vision through the ups and downs that determines whether it becomes a reality. Distractions and setbacks are inevitable, but they cannot define your story. Keep your eyes on the horizon, no matter how far away it may seem. Each step forward brings you closer to the life you deserve. Your vision is not a distant dream, it's a destination waiting for you to claim it with courage, focus, and relentless determination. Your journey is about more than just you. Every time you face a challenge, rise above a setback, or achieve a victory, you create a ripple effect that reaches far beyond your own life. There are people watching you, people who draw strength and inspiration from your courage and resilience. Your actions, your perseverance, and your story have the power to light a path for someone else who may be struggling to find their way. In moments of doubt, when you feel like giving up, remember that your journey can become someone else's hope. By refusing to quit, you show others that it's possible to overcome obstacles. You show them that no matter how dark or difficult life becomes, there's a way forward. Your resilience becomes a testament to the human spirit, a reminder that greatness is born not from ease, but from persistence in the face of adversity. Sometimes the greatest impact you'll make isn't through your words, but through your actions. When others see you rise after a fall, when they witness your determination to keep moving forward despite the odds, they begin to believe that they can do the same. Your journey becomes a source of inspiration, a living proof that challenges are not the end of the story, but the beginning of something extraordinary. You may never know who's watching or how your strength has touched their life, but know this: your willingness to fight, to rise, and to keep going matters. It matters because it's not just your story, it's a story of hope, resilience, and triumph that belongs to everyone who sees themselves in your journey. By living your truth and refusing to give up, you empower others to find their own strength and chase their own dreams. Success is not reserved for the lucky or the privileged. It belongs to those who are hungry for it, those who refuse to settle for less than they deserve. That hunger is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. It is the relentless drive to keep going, to push harder, to dig deeper, even when everything around you says to stop. Hunger is the fuel that powers determination. It's the voice inside that says one more try when the odds feel impossible. It's the fire that keeps you moving forward when others give up. Hunger doesn't rely on perfect circumstances or ideal timing. It thrives in adversity. It's what drives you to create opportunities where none exist and to keep showing up long after the initial excitement fades. Being hungry means taking ownership of your goals and refusing to let excuses dictate your actions. It means working harder than anyone else, not because it's easy, but because you know that effort is the price of greatness. It means staying focused on the prize, even when distractions and setbacks try to pull you off course. Hunger isn't about hoping for success, it's about demanding it and doing whatever it takes to make it happen. This hunger is not a temporary feeling, it's a mindset, a way of life. It's waking up every day with a purpose, knowing that every action, every choice, and every effort is moving you closer to your dreams. The world may test your patience, your resolve, and your strength, but hunger cannot be defeated. It is the unstoppable force within you, the relentless energy that propels you toward greatness. When you are truly hungry, nothing can stand in your way. Success becomes inevitable because you won't stop until you achieve it. As you stand at the edge of your journey, remember this: you are capable of far more than you realize. Every obstacle, every challenge, every moment of doubt is not there to break you, but to make you stronger. You possess the courage to face your fears, the resilience to rise after each fall, and the hunger to keep moving forward no matter what. The life you dream of, the person you are destined to become, is within your reach. It is not defined by the obstacles you face, but by how you respond to them. Stay focused on your vision and let it guide you through the toughest moments. Know that your journey has the power to inspire others and that your perseverance is a testament to the greatness within you. So keep going, keep fighting, keep believing, because the world is waiting for you to rise, and you have everything you need to make it happen. Your time is now, and nothing can stop you from claiming the success and the life you deserve.